guys, so I thought I'll just quickly show you how I coffee dye my fabric and laces, and there's no special method to this at all. All I pretty much do, I have a little tub with some coffee. I usually just use like hot water from the jug. I boil it, chuck some coffee in, chuck my lace and fabric in, swish it around, and excuse me, I've got a bit of a sore throat. Oh, wait. There's my fat cat, Clive. Clivey, say hello. He always follows me outside. Isn't he gorgeous? He's my partner in crime. Okay, I hope I'm not making you dizzy here. Excuse all my weeds in my garden. So I dunk it in the coffee, and I leave the fabric and lace for about an hour, because depending on what fabric you put in, sometimes it takes a while to soak up the colour. Sorry, the sun has just come out the minute I start filming. So these are wedding dress remnants, because I love chopping up wedding dresses, and sometimes it takes a while for the colour to really soak in. So I chuck them in for an hour. And these ones I've left overnight because I forgot about them yesterday. So I chuck them in for an hour. I wring them out in the bucket, and then I just hang them on. I don't rinse them or anything. I just leave them as is. And look, they come out beautiful colour. See, I'll even dye the itty bitty scraps, because these I'll use for embellishments and stuff like that. These little ones were going to be flowers. I hope you can see on camera the colour, but they come up really, really beautiful. So these are just some tiny little bits I chucked in yesterday. Also put some appliques and lace in. And these are usually just the damaged pieces of the dress that I don't want to put into my little Etsy shop, because they might have a bit of damage. Like this one had a little hole in the applique. But I'll use these to make, you know, pockets and flowers and little tuck spots, and use them on the covers of journals for, you know, shabby style journals. This piece wasn't actually the outer layer of the wedding dress. It was the, you know, the skirt or kind of petticoat underneath. So the material's a little different, but it still came up quite nice. Actually, this one came up really pretty. Some of them, this one is like shiny on one side but matte on the other, and it's really thick. It almost feels like a canvas, like really, really thick. But anyway, that's it. Thought I'd just quickly show you that, because I know a lot of people always have questions about coffee dyeing papers and that, so I thought I'd just show you how I coffee dye my lace. Oh, actually, do you want to see my rust farm while you're here? Okay, let me just... So this is just our back shed. And I've got all these little cans rusting away. There's always something weird growing in my garden. These have been here quite a while, because I haven't made anything with rusty cans in a while. But what these would usually become are... it depends what I'm making, but sometimes I get, you know, those long thin pot plants. My dad gives them to me. It's just like a long tubular piece, or I'll use some plastic, you know, an old shampoo bottle or something that will fit in there, put some holes in it and put some holes underneath, and I'll make these into little pot plants, or candle holders or whatever. Depends. So I'll chuck, these are soup cans, I think these were soup cans, chuck them into rust, when they're nice and rusty like that, I'll give them a wash off, because you know you've got bits of dirt and leaves and spider webs and gunk from being out here for so long. I'll wash them up, and then these will end up with some burlap around the centre and some nice white lace, and maybe a little lace or burlap flower or something like that. But candle holders are what I normally do, or sometimes you can punch with a nail, a hammer and a nail, just punch a little design in there, put a candle in so the light shines through. But they look really nice when they're rusted. Anyway, that's it. I've also got some rusty paper clips going over here. So anyway, but when I do a project with the rusty cans, I'll show you that separately. Anyway, I hope I haven't made you dizzy. And that's it. If you've got any questions, no worries, just chuck them in the comments box below. And that's it. Don't they look delicious? They're drying in the sun. They don't smell delicious though, the coffee smell. Oh, I hate it. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.